It's Kyle here, and currently on Project Nerdy we are talking about cons, mainly because during this theme, VidCon was going on. And I know from Project Nerdy, Kat was lucky enough to go, so I'm really excited to see the video she has coming on Thursday just to find out what VidCon was like this year. I personally have never been to VidCon. The only con I've been to is Dragon Con, which I went to for the first time last year, and I'm very excited that I'll be going back again this year, and it actually worked out good because I actually got the progress report for Dragon Con very recently, so I was able to look this through, and it gave me some ideas for what I wanted to talk about today. And the main thing was I wanted to kind of highlight the 5 people I'm most excited to see at Dragon Con this year that were highlighted in this progress report. Now, I might not get to see all these people because obviously I don't know the schedule yet, so there might be some conflicts. There's also, they haven't announced some people, so that might change my priorities. But the 5 people I was most excited for to see after reading this progress report was, in no particular order, Timothy Zahn, who's one of my favorite writers. He's a very talented sci-fi writer. He wrote, in my opinion, the best Star Wars books. The Heir to the Empire probably in his best. But I love Timothy Zahn, so I'm really hopeful that I'll get to see him at Dragon Con. Then Felicia Day will be at Dragon Con this year, so that's one thing. I knew she's attended in the past, and I was disappointed last year when I went that she wasn't featured on a panel. So I'm really excited for the opportunity to hopefully get to see Felicia Day at Dragon Con. Then you have Edward James Olmos, sorry. I'm assuming he'll be there for a Battlestar Galactica panel. I know I got to attend a Battlestar panel last year at Dragon Con, actually with Kat, and but he wasn't at Dragon Con last year, so I'll be very interested to see him at the event. Then you have Amber Benson, best known with Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I didn't get to see really a Buffy panel last year that featured any of the actors or actresses. I saw one with the makeup guy, but not any of the on-screen talent. So I stood in line for one, but that's one of the ones that I did not make the room for. So Amber Benson, I'd love to see a panel with her on because I'm sure it'd be very interesting to hear all the stuff about Buffy. And lastly, the round up top 5 is John Noble. Of course, been involved in a lot of nerdy stuff. Currently, he's on Sleepy Hollow, so the name just went out of my head right when I was about to say it. Sleepy Hollow, which he's great on that. But my personal favorite that he's been on has been Friends. I'm a huge Friends fan, so he was awesome on that. Of course, he was in the Lord of the Rings movies as well. So there's a lot I'm really excited for it to see at Dragon Con. And of course, you really keep planning out until you see the schedule and the panels and stuff, but that's what I'm excited for. And my question of yours this week is, any of y'all thinking of attending Dragon Con this year? If so, let me know in the comment section below. If anybody out there is trying to decide if you want to go, and if you know me even remotely, I do have a guest bedroom, and I do live in the Atlanta area, so if you're trying to decide, I'd like to go to Dragon Con, but I'm not sure if I can afford it, well, Kyle has a guest bedroom that he might be willing to let you use, depending on how well I know you. So, but again, just let me know if you're going to Dragon Con. And then my nerdy pleasure would actually be related to Ant-Man. I got to see it last week. Loved it. Great movie. If you haven't seen Ant-Man yet, go see it. If you love the Marvel movies and you haven't seen Ant-Man yet, go see it. You'll love it. Paul Rudd is awesome. The cast is great. But go see Ant-Man.